Bonjour, c'est moi, Dene. Welcome back to another episode of Deadly Premonition 2 here on my channel. In the last episode, we were thrown back into 2019, where we still are in the interrogation. I guess the most groundbreaking thing to take away from the last episode is that Aaliyah got an anonymous hint that led her to the discovery of Lise Clarkson's body in the cold storage facility. And that anonymous tip was sent by none other than yours truly, FK. It wasn't really anonymous. Well, they were anonymous for Aaliyah, but we already know who that is, right? So, yeah. FK. I had a feeling. Can I... I can't move to the left for some reason. I can only take a look at the chess game and the mess of pizza boxes. Why?
Agent Jones. That chessboard is still bugging me. I don't know why, but it just does. You really think he was playing chess all by himself?
I don't know. I definitely think it's possible.
How?
Maybe he's remembering the strategies an old friend of his used to use. If it's someone he played for years, he's probably capable of recreating their playing style. And besides, Morgan's beaten a Grandmaster before. You know that, right?
I read about that in the Greenvale report.
Actually, that's another idea I had. Maybe his doctor is Dr. Asher from Greenvale. Because he was a good guy, we assume he was a good guy. So, and he liked chess, he loved chess, so maybe he's giving him his treatments, and whenever he comes to visit, he's playing a little chess with him. Maybe, just maybe.
Even a computer can play chess these days, right? I'm sure that a Grandmaster level player would have no trouble emulating someone else's strategy.
Whose chess strategy is he emulating then?
Yeah, whose strategy? I would like to take a look at the... Ah, okay, now it works. I don't know. Why?
Oh, Aaliyah. Getting curious now, huh? Here, I'll find one of my favorites for you.
Maybe that was the wrong choice.
How about this one? Who Framed Roger Rabbit, directed by Robert Zemeckis. It's a fantasy movie that mixes real actors with cartoons, using what we'd call CG these days, I guess.
Yeah, I know that one. It's the one where Michael Jordan plays basketball with all the cartoon characters, right?
Nope. Wrong. That's Space Jam.
What? No, that's Space Jam. It's not even the same director. And besides, that one has the Looney Tunes in it.
Exactly.
Whatever. Either way, I'm not watching it.
Fine by me. You know, you're really lacking in the cute department.
Is that supposed to be an insult?
No, not at all. I'm just trying to help you turn a new leaf.
Animal Crossing New Leaf.
I'm your invasive partner, remember?
Why do you care so much? I like myself just the way I am.
No, wrong answer. I think you could use a little more softness. You know what I mean? That would definitely make it easier for people to help you out, you know. You're flawless, intelligent, and charming. All you're missing is some soft spots.
Soft spots.
Yeah, you know, like when people find out a super serious politician is actually a huge comic book nerd. Something like that. You've got to have something. Something you secretly like that people wouldn't expect.
Well, I don't. End of story.
Hey, uh-oh. The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
What do you mean? I just said I don't.
Which means you definitely do.
I ship them.
Well, what is it? Come on, I gotta know. Ready to spill the beans, Aaliyah?
But honestly, what's gotten into him? He's acting all weird all of a sudden.
I'm afraid of thunder. Happy now?
Katrina? All right, I'll stop.
Good. Now let's get back to the investigation.
No. Hold on. Now that I think about it, that doesn't really qualify as a soft spot. What I'm looking for is more, how should I say it? Adorable? You know, something that would make you blush. There's gotta be something. Please, I'm begging you.
I love koalas.
Aww. Who doesn't?
They're just so cute. I can't resist them. All I need to do is look at a picture of one and fuzzy wuzzy swim all over me. I mean, the way they look, the way they're shaped, the color of their fur. I mean, even down to how they only eat eucalyptus. I just love everything about them. Once I get some time off, I'm gonna travel to Australia and hug one for real. That's one of the top 5 goals on my lifetime to-do list right now. This conversation never happened, is that understood?
Well, it's on tape, girl.
Hey, Aaliyah, sorry about before. I went a little overboard.
What are you talking about?
Okay. Chicagoans all love deep dish pizza. We can't live without the damn stuff. I admit it. That's why I always get so emotional whenever we talk about pizza. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It had already left my mind.
Well, good. Pizza should always be a peaceful dish, no matter what's going on. By the way, do you eat hot dogs?
Why do you want to know?
Just tell me, do you eat them?
Every now and then, yes.
Okay, so what do you put on your hot dogs?
What is this? A personality test?
Sounds like one, yes.
No, nothing of the sort. You see, the thing is, we Chicagoans are very tolerant when it comes to pizza preferences. But hot dogs? Well, that's a different story.
Meaning?
I just can't stand those people who put ketchup on their hot dogs.
Huh?
Mustard is the only condiment that people should be allowed to put on their hot dogs. Anything else is heresy. And yet, look at our world today. Do you know how many people are out there dripping ketchup all over their franks? I mean, let's think about this. What is ketchup exactly? Ketchup is a condiment meant for French fries, right?
You can put ketchup on anything.
It was never meant to be an accessory for hot dogs. It's out of the question. You got a hot dog, you use mustard. It's an unspoken rule. So, Aaliyah, lay it on me. Are you one of those degenerates who puts ketchup on their hot dogs?
I do.
Oh.
I put ketchup on my hot dogs. Of course I do.
No. Well, this partnership isn't gonna last long. You've definitely convinced me of that.
Because that's obviously a reason to shut people out of your life, judging, only judging by the condiments they use, obviously. That's a total reason.
Oh yeah? Well, good. From the moment we started this investigation, I always assumed it would be a one-time only thing.
And there is some real passion between those two.
So, why did you decide to take this case?
Because it's my job.
Really? I don't buy it.
Why not?
You aren't just following orders here. You've got way too much emotion invested in this. Some kind of special emotion. There's no use trying to hide it. Despite how I may look, data analysis is my forte. I know how to see through lies. I don't mean to be nosy, but would it kill you to confide in me a little? I didn't manage to live this long simply because I'm fiendishly handsome. And besides, we're going to be tiptoeing across a thin line of legality with the rest of this case, so I'd prefer to have some probable cause. That way, at least I can back you up when you need me to.
There exists in the world a single path along which no one can go except you. Whither does it lead? Do not ask, go along it.
You're pulling out Nietzsche at a time like this? Come on.
I have a little brother. After overdosing on a certain drug, he was thrown into rehab. He's been clean for 2 years now, but he still won't utter a single word. All day long, he's plagued by hallucinations. He can't tell if he's dead or alive, if this is reality or if it's all a dream.
Saint Rouge.
That's right. The doctor can't tell what's causing his condition, so they can't treat him. He just told me to prepare for the possibility that I may never get my brother back. This was his. I bought it for him after he graduated high school and found a job. He never got a single chance to wear it, though. Someday, I believe that he'll get better. And I'll get to see him put this on and head out to work.
So you think that if we nab the person behind all this, we may figure out how to conquer the addiction?
Right.
Good luck.
You really think it'll be that easy?
I don't know, but I can't just sit around and do nothing. He's the only family I have in the entire world.
What about your parents?
When I was only 13, Katrina took him, leaving my 7-year-old brother and I behind.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I've already dealt with my past. Now I'm just working as hard as I can to complete the duty I've been given.
Yeah.
Hey, Agent Jones. I just want to double-check one thing. You didn't find anything in the bathroom.
Nope. Nothing in there.
It must be the bedroom then. Just like I thought.
Are you serious about this?
Huh? Now you're having second thoughts?
Well, not exactly.
Then what?
I understand how you feel, but he's got an incurable disease. And he used to be one of us.
So? The truth he's given us so far could all be completely fabricated. He's a genius lone wolf agent who solved nothing but difficult cases during his years of active duty. That's what they told me at Quantico, at least. Over and over again. I had to listen to them talk about how no one could ever replicate the kind of work he did. But let's be real here. You saw his face, didn't you? It was inhuman. It looked like the face of a killer who's been possessed by death. Patricia Clarkson is here, in the next room, only a single wall away from us. After 14 years, he went back to Carré, kidnapped her, and imprisoned her here.
I don't know, Aaliyah.
He's trying to complete something big right now. Something that's deeply connected to Saint Rouge.
I really don't know. But I would like to know. Oh, charming. Okay. Oh, damn. Okay,
What is all this?
he recreated that. Okay. There's something underneath the blanket. Wait. Taking a look at the link board to the right. Hoping to find an Easter egg. Somebody that was killed. That didn't happen back then yet. That we still have to see, but I don't see anything right now. Oh, but there's, oh, the Greenvale case is to the right. Awesome. Okay, it's predetermined where I can go. I can only go here.
Pictures of people from Le Carré.
Oh, great. I had a feeling this was gonna happen. Just a second. I'll be right back. Fortunately, the other Joy-Con were near to me. Okay, well, let me take... Oh yes. Candy and Melvin are dead. Oh damn. Okay, that will be interesting.
and this wall is dedicated to Greenvale.
Just taking a look at this again. Observing everything very carefully. Okay.
All the deceased have been crossed out.
Mm-hmm.
Sheriff Melvin Woods.
Maybe that also means we never found him, and he's just missing and we assume that he's dead. Because he's definitely on the boat, let's be real. And who's here? Oh!
Lise Clarkson? Where's Patricia?
Oh! Oh, damn.
That's our altar. What are you doing?
Uh-oh. What now? Will this be a jump? Holy shit, I think this is a jump cut back to 2005. Let me click on the Joy-Con. And the loading screen changed once more. It's gotten even more orange. Maybe there will be a 4th episode, although that would be insane, to be honest. But maybe there will be a 4th episode and it will be red. Just asking. Oh boy. Where are we now? Where are we now? We still in the hotel? No! Back at the crime scene. (2005). Le Carré, Louisiana. Oh, his face! It even looks weird in 2005. Or is this a dream?
York! Agent York! York! Agent York!
This sounds familiar. Where have we heard this before?
Agent York!
In all honesty, right now I'm wondering, did we hear this in the first game already? No, right?
Hey,
that would be insane.
Agent York!
That would be really insane.
Agent York? Hey! Hey, Agent York.
Huh? Okay, this isn't real. I was about to say, what?
You're Lise Clarkson.
What's wrong? You're acting weird.
Sorry, Patti, I'm fine now. More importantly, do these red seeds come from some kind of plant that grows around this area?
The trees we have seen
I
all
don't
over.
know. What do I look like, a botanist?
This isn't your average backwoods town. The Clarksons' ego and control has been piercing the town's heart like a massive dinosaur bone. But over this past century, time has been busy eroding the beast's power from within. And now, the very thing that once fortified this town is polluting it with putrid gas and rotten marrow. Zach, this is the point where it all collapses.
The happy-go-lucky music again. Search for clues at the altar near Lisa's discovery site. Okay. As if nothing happened. Let's talk to Patti.
It really seemed like you knew who Galena Clarkson was.
Well, I've never actually talked to her. But it's a small town. Pretty much all folks know who the Clarksons are. And Galena's supposed to be extra scary compared to the rest of them. Back when we saw her in town, I felt like she was glaring right at me. So I got real scared. No one will come out and say it, but I'm pretty sure they're all relieved that she was the killer. We're lucky the killer ended up being a member of the Clarkson family. Otherwise, the whole town would have turned into a battlefield.
You've got a point, but did everyone really hate her that much?
They didn't hate her. She hated them. She had this real peculiar way of treating people. I don't know how to describe it.
Contemptful?
Yeah, I guess that's it. She never opened up to anyone in town.
She was rich, beautiful, and wanted to become an actress. So she went to a metropolitan city to refine herself. There's always a chance that people like her may develop prejudices towards those who stay in the countryside. A big chance, even. But just because a person has prejudices doesn't mean they'll go out and murder people. That's where my doubt lies. Was there any sort of omen which made people happy that she was the killer instead of someone else?
I'm just telling you how I feel. How am I supposed to know if everyone else in town felt the same way? I never thought she'd actually go and kill her own daughter, though.
There it is, Zach. It appears that her attempt to kill me wasn't simply a case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Okay.
Maybe she was sad.
Sad, perhaps. Instead of returning as a star, she was forced to come home after her dreams were crushed. That certainly sounds like a sad story, doesn't it, Zach?
Yeah,
No,
it does.
Agent York, not that kind of sad. The kind of sadness that keeps folks away, hidden behind her attitude. Is there a word for that? Maybe it ain't in her attitude or her words, but the way she appears. Yeah, it's in her eyes. They remind me of someone.
Who? PJ Clarkson?
No, someone else.
Her mother?
I can't remember.
That's okay, Patti. Just let me know if you happen to recall it later. Until then, Zach and I will help you think.
Okay, well, there's only one thing we can look at, it seems. Although I don't know how... Ah, this is open right here. Okay. Gonna go around it first, just in case. But it doesn't seem like there's anything. Okay, let's inspect this then. Inspection start. Flat stone.
There's a flat, evenly weighted stone here. I bet we could use this to score an amazing stone skipping record.
Then take it.
Let's give it a try whenever we get some downtime. For now, we need to focus on this investigation, Zach.
Oh, cut grass.
The growth is all missing from this particular section. It wasn't just cutaway. She used fire to burn it out. Everything was planned so meticulously, as if she wanted to show this altar to someone.
She did. I see two kinds of footsteps. And I don't think those are our footsteps, right? Well, I mean, there is a small one, but... Well, basically, she wanted to show the altar to FK, let's be real.
That's why Chuck ended up discovering it. There's some decomposing cloth here. We saw the same type of cloth at the sugarcane plantation. They must have used that cloth when they transported Lisa's body. But who cares about mundane evidence like that? This isn't a case that can be solved by gathering the kind of evidence we'd need to submit to a court. This altar is covered in burn marks, but there's hardly any residue left. There's no way for me to tell what was burned here. I could send it home for analysis, but is that really necessary? It'll just end up giving Abrahams more busy work. More importantly, Zach, someone who knew how to manipulate fire was behind all this. In other words, these roots prove that Lena was here. And that's enough for me. After Lise Clarkson was murdered, her body was put back together here, just like how Galena's body was dismembered, then rearranged within the holding cell. Lena Doman and PJ's bodies were also blown to pieces in the end. Perhaps that's the nature of the curse that's taken hold of the Clarksons. What do you think, Zach? Is there any significance to these similarities?
Well, all of those are symbolic murders, so I guess.
These red seeds keep sticking out to me.
And they will again in 5 years.
But we need to figure out what's going on with this altar before we focus on anything else. Isn't that right, Zach?
Mm-hmm.
Zach, this is an ominous sign. Among all the different footprints here are a set made from engineer boots.
Who is wearing boots? FK.
Yes, I know. He probably only made them when he came to inspect the scene. I'm sure that Patti and I left our own set of prints here too. But how do you explain the set that's inside the yellow tape?
I just explained it. Melvin on the boat.
Hey!
Oh.
FBI! What the hell you doing back here?
Let me talk to you. Ooh, over 55 miles travel bonus. We're on a roll. But let me pick up whatever is lying down here first, because there is something down here somewhere. It was marked on the map. Aha.
You already solved the case, yeah?
Not really.
So go on! Get your ass out of town!
Why do you think I solved the case?
Shoot! Exactly how stupid are you, FBI? This is Luke Carré, remember? Every feller in town already knows that Professor Orr's the one behind all this shit.
Hey, Chuck. Can you see the altar from there?
I'd see the whole damn thing. Along with your stupid ass standing there, trying to act all smart and shit.
You told me that the poacher's boat you were chasing disappeared around this area, correct?
Practice your tongue pops, honey.
Yeah, that's what I said, all right. What, you forget already? If you're just gonna waste our tax dollars out here, least you could do is catch them goddamn poachers.
How about I detain your ass?
Fucking FBI, go and make yourself useful for once in your damn life.
You know, considering your small body size, you have a pretty damn big mouth, and you're only risking such a tough lip because you're over there. If you were standing right next to me, you probably wouldn't dare to speak to me like this, sir.
Chuck, we don't chase down fishing boats. Unless it's a terrorist boat that plans to overthrow our government, that is.
Huh. Then stop acting all leery, like I ain't being truthful or whatever. I'm busy too, you know. So long, FBI.
Why do you give a shit, honey? I'm not interfering with your business, am I?
Zach, he just taught us what the true purpose of this altar is. It was built here so that the ritual could be watched from a boat in the bayou.
What do you mean? They could have just walked out here. There's no reason why they had to watch it from a boat.
The goddess of fertility, Patti.
Where is he? Ah! Come over here, Patti. Take a look at this. You don't want to miss this.
The goddess of fertility. A fine name indeed. So much blood has been shed, yet you remain in this town. Surely, you know why.
Of course I do, Houngan. My work here isn't finished yet. You know, I could really use one of your oracles right now.
You're more fun than I thought. Here's the oracle you ask for. Listen with your heart. Speak to the 17 comrades who saw the birth of New Orleans. Feel the holy Allah. The giant lady's finger points down toward your goal, the entrance to the forbidden.
Poetic and graceful as ever, Houngan.
Then please tell me what you got from that, because I have no idea.
Houngan's oracles are leading us toward the core of this case. That's the one thing I'm sure of. But don't misunderstand, Zach. I'm not blindly following him. I only follow my intuition. Metaphysical offender profiling. That's all there is to it.
Oracle decryption start.
The 17 comrades must refer to some area that has 17 of the same thing in it. We may need to use history to figure this one out. After all, we need to find someone or something that saw the birth of New Orleans.
Well, I would say the Oaks, right?
Can't just round up every last old person in town. Somewhere, there are 17 comrades who've survived for a very long time.
Or the cemetery.
Comrades. That's not it, Zach.
No.
The 17
No, I don't care. Then it is
that's
this.
it, Zach.
Yes.
The French established the colony of La Nouvelle-Orléans in 1718, just about 300 years ago. The only 17 comrades that would have been around back then are the 300-year-old oak trees along this road. A majestic road lined by oak trees. Come on, let's go ask these sages of Carré for some help on our investigation. Zach, the holy olla is a shockingly simple metaphor, especially considering the quality of the oracles we've received thus far. It seems as if Houngan's poetic muse is finally running dry. The great thing about us Americans is that we can recreate our homeland anywhere. We're happy to transport crunchy bacon across the deserts of Africa if we need to. That's what it means to be American, and this holy olla is just another example of that. From the early days of the frontier era, they've been helping us Americans be what we've always meant to be. Hey Zach, if the holy olla needs to be filled, things must be dire. Imagine what would happen if the holy olla were to run dry. The townspeople would instantly face... That's it. I never doubted you, Zach. The holy olla refers to a water tower, specifically that water tower with its Clarkson family crest. It must be hiding some sort of clue. Let's fill the olla and see what it yields.
Okay, and now the fat lady's finger, or what it was called. Oh, or not. Oracle decryption complete. Okay.
Zach, what do you think the giant lady's finger is?
The giant lady's finger. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm wondering.
I'm at a loss. I never thought one of Houngan's childish riddles would force me to think so hard. But, oh well.
By the way, he shaved, just saying. I only realized that now.
I'm sure that as we deal with the rest of the oracle, it'll reveal itself to us.
What? Is there something on my face?
Listen carefully, Patricia. As my skilled assistant, I trust you a great deal. So I want you to answer me honestly.
Answer what?
Do you have any idea where Melvin might have gone?
No.
He didn't seem to be acting or talking differently than usual?
No. I don't think so.
Okay, I believe your words. Zach, we have a lot of work to do. It feels like we're finally approaching the climax here.
Hopefully. Head to Memorial Oak Street and visit the 300-year-old oak trees. Okay, 17 comrades. And the Holy Allah. Head to the water tower with the dragonfly crest. Okay, Patti. Follow me. We have some exploring to do. By the way, what is this right here? Yeah, geometry, right? Magic Road is what it is. Memorial Oak Street. How conveniently they set a wyvern checkpoint right there. Now let's see what this is all about. Question is, where exactly should I go? Guess I'm in the area now. 127 feet away, okay. I'm gonna walk the way. Why not? Memorial Oak Street. There's a UFO in there, by the way. Where is it? Should be in this tree then. Before I inspect it. Was it in this tree? I'm not so sure anymore. Because I don't see it right now. You know what? Would probably be some random shit that it would drop, so let's just inspect the tree.
Zach, do you sense that? These trees have watched over this land for the past 300 years. Long before the Clarksons built up their town, these trees were here. If they could speak, I wonder what they'd have to say about this case.
Maybe they will speak now.
Has there always been a different number of trees on each side?
Yeah. I heard that by the time our town came along, there were only 17 left.
Okay. Oh,
A general from the South might have cut one down during the Civil War.
By the way, there was a lady on the porch next to us watching us. Go in, mind your own business, lady.
Intriguing, Patti. Why did he cut one down?
I don't know. Folks say he planted a red tree in its place.
Oh!
I don't know if that's true or not, though.
Yeah, guess who that was? What? He's been around since forever, apparently. FK.
Zach, the shape of these seeds. They look just like the ones we saw at Lisa's altar. Patti, it appears that legend about the red tree wasn't a total lie. The first tree is withered and gone, but the shells from its seeds remain. Perhaps that red tree left some descendants somewhere else.
We've seen them already. Oh no, Willie! Willie! Oh my god, that's not a good sign. We have to follow him, right?
Zach, he seems to know something that we don't.
Yes, because he's in on it!
Doesn't it seem like he's trying to guide us somewhere?
I knew
what?
it. I knew
What's
it.
going on?
Change of plans, Patti. Let's go on a little stroll with that Dalmatian.
Well, if we will meet FK, follow the eerie Dalmatian. Yeah, great. Red tree. all of the signs at once. Well, if we will meet FK... By the way, first of all, this is giving me flashbacks to this sequence with Emily. Trying to find York with this very dog and somebody else. But if we will meet FK here in 2005, it would be very weird because York should have remembered meeting him in 2010, right? And he didn't. At least not, well, he remembered him in a way, but he didn't remember him from Le Carré. Oh boy, where is this going? This little fucker is playing with us. By little fucker, I mean FK. And well, the dog is in on it too again. He's also playing with us, but yeah, the fucker is playing with us. And I don't know how long this chase will go. Because it was a long-ass chase in the first game. So I'm hoping that won't be the case now. Ooh. Give it to me. He's not waiting for us. Ooh. I'll be right there. He's pretty fast, actually. But I have no clue where he's going, because we've seen multiple red trees. Assuming he's gonna lead us to one. But we've seen multiple... Oh, there's one back there. I'm sure he's gonna lead us to that one. But yeah, we've seen multiple ones, and I wouldn't be able to tell where they are on the map, because I don't think they are marked on the map, in all honesty. If you're gonna lead us to the right tree, you're going the wrong way. I guess over there to the left is the way in, yes, but we could also walk over the rails. Wouldn't be that big of a challenge. You are very agile yourself, so I don't think it would be that big of a problem for you either. Yeah, what did I tell you? I knew he was going to go in here. There it is, in all its glory. We are still a few feet away, but yeah. Gonna be there in no time. I really don't like where this is going, to be honest. Yeah, I've seen enough of FK in the first game. But he just can't leave us alone, now can he? Good boy. Red tree, and a very bright red tree, might I say.
Is this the red tree that General planted?
No way! This is a maple tree.
Is it, Patti? I don't think so.
A maple tree? Then it shouldn't be red at this time of year.
You're right. That's strange. A long time ago, my mama and daddy used to come here together a lot.
Not a good sign.
They told me they used to go on dates here, back before I was born. Mama would make sandwiches, then they'd come here and eat them together.
To that ominous red tree, because where else would you go in this town, right? Probably
My
put a
mama
little
was
dressing
really
on the
pretty, you know.
sandwiches. Put a little red seed dressing on the sandwiches.
When I was a kid, I believed she was a real goddess.
Goddess of the forest.
Under the boughs of a legendary tree that stayed red all year long, a small miracle was born. One man managed to win the heart of the most beautiful girl in the world. And they call him Melvin Woods.
Looks like it's time to move on. What a fantastic guide we managed to find.
Great. More of the stupid shit from the first game, where you walk around aimlessly all over the map.
He actually waited
very
for us
happy.
to finish talking before taking us on to the next spot.
But not now, because taking a look at my stopwatch, I've already been recording for over 42 minutes, so you know what that means. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again very soon in the next episode of Deadly Premonition 2. We will meet FK at some point, probably. Maybe not in the next episode, but yeah, anyway. Or in another game here on my channel. Bye!